welcome to VlogmasDay, yay, 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 yay! 22. To my channel, and I am just NiNi, and what I want to talk about today is not only the movie Dirty Joe and how it ties into what also I'm going to talk into, but about when you're in public places with your children, especially if it's at night, and with it being the holidays and we're hearing all the horror stories about how the kids are coming up missing, and then, you know, the parents seen them 1 minute here, but then they turn around the next second, they're not there. Okay, now, Dirty Joe pretty much was based on a true story, and it's a Netflix movie. And what it was is that this man, he had a twisted way of thinking, but in a way he was a genius. He would, you know, go and he would be on the internet, but he wouldn't be on the internet with one woman. He would be on the internet and talking on the phone with several women. He was, at one time, he had got married and had kids, and the wife was a RN. So she helped him get his RN license and everything. But the problem with Joe was Joe always wanted something higher and better than what he had. So Joe was start cheating on the wife. The wife found out he was going after female physician assistants, something that was a step higher than the nurse, surgical nurse, and various things. So to make a long story short, they would go back and forth, and they would show you a throwback of how he became or what happened, and then they would do a throwback with the current wife that he was with. Now, remind you, the current wife had only known Joe for 2 months, and she had married him, and this is based off of a true story. So she married him, but she didn't tell her kids. She had kids, and so she had a nephew. It's a backstory about what happened one time in the nephew's life and everything, and I don't want to tell you all the good parts about it because I want you guys to go and watch it. It was really a good, interesting Netflix series. Sometimes I could stop and say, is she really that slow? But one good thing about it, it showed you while he was moving his piece over here, she was moving a piece over here. But you didn't know that until you seen everything as it played out. So in other words, Dirty Joe, after doing so many people dirty, he made one fatal mistake. And I'm not going to tell y'all what that fatal mistake was. But just remember, karma got a way of coming back and getting you. And karma came back and got him in the way of, say, her younger daughter. She did that. Now, I'm going to talk about, I went to an event last night and recorded some footage and everything for you guys. So what you get on day 23 is not going to be actual day 23 footage. But I recorded it for day 23. But when you go into a public place, especially because it was dark out there, I went to Southern Polytech's Christmas lights, and they have it where you can drive through and everything, and then you get to this one area where you can park. And you can get, you can take your kids to a petting farm, you know, the pets. They had nice little things where you could walk through. Excuse me. It is, when I'm recording this for y'all today, it's at 9:56 a.m. You can, not only pet the animals, but they had nice little cute little displays up. You could take a picture with Santa. You can buy funnel cakes. The funnel cake guy's line was just long as hell, and I wanted one, but I wasn't gonna stand in line forever for a funnel cake. I'm just sorry. So to make a long story short, people are standing around, and when you walk through crowds, now I had other people with me, and they're younger adults. I had my oldest daughter, my youngest daughter, and of course you'll see footage of my guest of honor that's been here with us for a little while, and I call them my son from another mother, and that's a whole totally different aspect that we're going to get into later on as I start doing more vlogs. And even though my youngest one don't like crowds, she just don't do it. But even though she's the age she is, I still made sure, even though I was shooting footage, I had that eye on her. Or I would tell her oldest sister, you know, watch out and make sure your sister is in vision or whatever. I can walk down here, but I need y'all to stay with up there with her, because anybody could walk up. You know, it was crowded, and I'm thinking about this for a 21-year-old adult. So imagine what I'm thinking about. I'm starting to see things where kids are just running around, the parents way up the hill and the kid down the hill. The parents are distracted with another kid that they may have in the buggy. This is the holidays. People are snatching kids and young adult, females and males. Please be careful. Please be mindful of the type of crowd that you're around. Everybody in your party. The way I do it, everybody walks in front of me. Nobody's gonna want to mess with this big girl right here, but everybody walks in front of me, and I make sure that I keep, you know, my eyes on them. So even though I was recording last night, guys, I still kept my eye on everybody that I came with, because Lord knows I don't give a damn if they're adults. Adults come up missing too. So there was this one, you know, so I kept my eye on them. We had fun and everything. It started getting a little cold, so we decided to leave. But I noticed in certain areas, kids are running way ahead. The parents ain't saying nothing. They're unfortunately having to deal with the younger sibling, trying to get the younger sibling with their little cake or whatever. And the child is just gone. My two knew when they was little, I didn't play that. So, even though this is the holidays, please remember, there are people out there that don't care that it's the holidays. And you don't want your little baby or your little child or your adult child to come up missing. Because that won't be the best holiday. That'll be the worst holiday ever. You know, I see the horror stories on ID channel, forensics, whatever you want to call it. But keep your eye on them babies. Don't just let them run ahead. Now it makes sense. Back in the years when my two were little, I didn't put a harness on them. But nowadays, y'all need to put them little harnesses on them little kids so that they can't get away and run away. Because I seen so many horrible things that could have happened last night because a child was not being attended to. So remember, be safe. Make sure you look out for yours, and sometimes look out for somebody's that's not yours. Because I did end up saying to this one woman, "Is this your child?" It wasn't her child. The parents was way in the back, not paying attention. So, if didn't nobody tell you today, I'm gonna tell you, I love you. Be safe. Have a very happy holiday. Eat a lot. Don't drink a lot, because you can't be driving. Don't forget to share, subscribe, leave a message. I will return. I will answer your message back. And again, thank you for watching, and I am just NiNi. And I can't wait to show you what it was, all the beautiful lights that we took footage of. And God bless.